Gurus of BS Ed English 3B, and in this video, we will be talking about technology-based language learning materials and tools specifically used in teaching writing. One component of literacy is writing. Writing is used on an everyday basis to communicate what one thinks and feels. According to Graham and Perry in 2006, using technology to support instruction in writing is undeniably important in the digital age. It is also a key evidence-based method for supporting struggling writers. Technological support can advance all phases of writing, such as planning, transcribing, and revising. Technology-supported writing not only enables skills but also teaches them at the same time, so that users grow their understanding of mechanics, spelling, organizing, and so on when they write with technology tools. Technology also creates new form of writing. Technology provides new sources for the means of obtaining information, like for example the internet, search engines, websites, blogs, and texting, and enable sharing and editing and collaboration among writers, teachers, and peers. Gahary and Shamdar 2015 tried to investigate the role of technology in writing skill. The outcome of the research revealed that those who utilized different sites related to writing could achieve more proficiency in comparison with those who did not have any access or use out of technology. Using spell check like plus.com and online text correction enables the learners to find their deficiencies and realize the correct form. Although there are benefits to learning by writing on paper, there are as many to writing digitally. For example, most teachers have had students with learning disabilities in their class. Often for these students, just the act of trying to form on paper or through typing can be such a challenge that they lose sight of the writing strategies you were trying to teach them. For these students, you can use any number of free apps that will allow them to speak their words and have the computer type them on the screen in an online word processing program. Another benefit of using technology to teach writing is that students can get immediate feedback in multiple ways. First, there are many free grammar checking applications and websites that students can easily use in order to help students proofread their work. There are websites or free extensions that work in the web browsers as well. These tools are helpful for students who perhaps are reading at a lower grade level, who are learning English as a second language, or simply struggle to write using appropriate English. Additionally, using technology offers all students access to other resources such as online dictionaries and thesauruses. They can also easily share documents with you, their teacher, to gain feedback at the very stage of writing process. Let us now explore one of the examples of technology-based tools used in teaching writing, which is GrammarMan. GrammarMan is a web page that is accessible for all. This web page provides the learners with tips on how to write better essays. In order for you to access GrammarMan web page, you just have to type GrammarMan writing on Google search engine. Click the link and there you are in the GrammarMan's homepage. GrammarMan's alter ego is Alan Weiss, Associate Professor of English and Humanities at York University. Professor Weiss was nicknamed GrammarMan by his students because he taught grammar and because he insisted that students must use good grammar in their writing work. One of his students drew the cartoon above, and the superhero was born. GrammarMan's mission is to help students write better essays and exams and thus get higher marks. This webpage provides the learners with tips on how to write better essays. It covers some technical terms, but the goal is to pinpoint the most common errors people make in their writing and offers strategies for preventing and correcting them. The best way to learn how to write well is to read a lot of well-written prose. Still, it is important to know how language works so that you can recognize what a sentence should be like, and check your own work for violations of basic grammatical rules. Those rules aren't purely arbitrary. There's a logic behind the rules governing such things as the proper use of punctuations and subject-verb agreement. In the main navigation of the web page, we can see the highlighted topics needed to learn to improve writing skills. First in the list are the basic terms. Under the basic terms are the key grammatical terms used in forming a sentence, which are some parts of speech like nouns, pronouns, verbs, modifiers, prepositions, and articles. Next is the syntax and punctuation. In here, we can learn about the differences between phrases and clauses. There is also a lesson about sentence fragment, conjunctions, punctuations, conjunction, and conjunctive adverbs. Another topic found in the navigation page is nouns and pronouns. Nouns and pronouns come in different types and forms that can lead to errors. This topic talks about the three important cases of nouns: subjective, possessive, and objective. Next is who versus whom, followed by possessives, pronoun antecedent agreement, that versus which, and who versus that. The fourth topic in the discussion is the style, which talks about redundancy, sentence logic, avoiding overly fancy words, and phrases. Under the discussion of style is the diction, different jargons, wordiness in an essay, redundancies, strong and weak style. Second to the last discussed topic is verbs, which is the most troublesome words in English. Under this topic are the split infinitives, tense and principles, subject-verb agreement, and voice, passive and active voices. Lastly, we can also find a discussion about words, some common errors in spelling, misused words, uses of particular words and phrases, student pseudo-word dictionary. This web page also includes a downloadable proofreading checklist that you can use every time you write an essay to catch errors. The checklist consists of questions to be answered, some general questions and pre-writing questions, form and structure questions, evidence questions, grammar and style questions, language use questions. So that's it, guys. I hope that you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching and keep safe always. God bless. See you on our next video. Bye-bye.